Everybody make some noise for Confucius Jones one time. Boop, 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 boop.
Antone, how the fuck y'all doing tonight? Make some goddamn noise. Austin, Texas is my city. I wasn't born and raised here, but you know, I've been here all my goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? I try to look spiffy for y'all, try to entertain, you know what I'm saying? Trying to put on the suit like I'm not gonna pull out another night, because I'm not, goddamn it. Make some noise if you get nutted in tonight. I know y'all getting nutted in tonight. This is Austin, Texas, goddamn it. Y'all better start watching yourselves, though. That new law got passed. Some abortions are illegal. Be careful out there, goddamn it. But now, you know what I'm saying? I'm married. I love being married. Being married is dope. When you first get with somebody in a long-term relationship, any relationship, it feels fucking amazing. Everything you do is great. The sex is good. The conversation is good. If the head is mediocre, you don't say shit because you're scared you're not gonna get it no more. But over time, you know, things start getting a little lazy. Like my wife, for instance, when we first got together, she wore lingerie like the second day. She looked fucking amazing. She still looks amazing. But now as time goes on, my wife starts wearing tall tees and boxers to bed. And then still comes to bed asking like, hey, babe, what we doing tonight? I said, I don't know what the fuck we doing tonight, soldier boy. You tell me, goddammit. Lean with it and rocking with it. Fucking cranking that soldier boy. Now granted, I'm still gonna fuck something because, I mean, shit, why not? But still, you know, you want to get a little bit of romance. Like, when I call you, I said, baby, I don't want to talk to you. Put the pussy on the phone. Let me talk to her till I miss her. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn it. But also, when you're married or just a long-term relationship, you want to be able to grow into new things, right? You want to try new things. Like, my wife doesn't want to do a threesome. That's fine. I don't give a shit. One thing she does want to do is eat my ass. Women, make some noise if you eat your man's ass. There's a man in the crowd like, bitch, don't you put your goddamn hands together. Don't you fucking think about it. Wait till we get home, you eat my ass. Make it up for me then. But I'm a real dude. She not for to eat my ass. What the fuck I look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how it go down. But one thing, you know, life takes you in different directions sometimes. That's just how it happens, right? So my wife uses wet wipes when she uses the bathroom. I'm a nigga, we use toilet paper, just 2 pap-paps, we good. Make sure ain't no doo-doo streaks and nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because one time I did kind of fuck up. My wife called me Debo for like 2 months. I mean, I can't do that shit. So anyway, I took a shit one day, and all I had was wet wipes. And, you know, I've never used wet wipes before because, once again, I'm a nigga. So I sit on the toilet, take a shit, whatever. I used the wet wipes, and it touched my asshole. Not gonna lie to you. That shit felt fucking amazing. I got 1 wipe in, I'm like, oh, okay. And then 2, I was like, oh, wait a minute, goddammit. I sent a text my wife saying, when you get home, best believe I will be face down, ass the fuck up, dick hard as a motherfucker. You better stroke this dick and eat this ass like your life depends on it, goddammit. Give a fuck about none of that. But no, so when I was 14 or 15, I used to jack off. I still jack off. But I thought when I got married, you'd be done jacking off. You don't realize that when you finally get married or get with somebody, you still got to jack off as a man. Women, y'all don't understand. Jacking off for men doesn't mean that much. It's a good decision maker. Like, I jack off before I make important decisions. I jacked off before I came here tonight. It helped clear my fucking mind. I jack off before job interviews, just little stuff like that. But women, masturbation to y'all is special. Like, y'all gotta have candles lit and shit, the good music playing, Prince, Sade, the right video. Niggas, we don't need all that bullshit. Like, niggas, we can jack off in 30 seconds. Like, when you ever porn stars post a video online, it says like, hey, you know, to buy the full video, it's $19.99. I'm like, bitch, it sits there 30 seconds. That's all I need for this motherfucker. Look at all the rest of that shit. Niggas done jacked off in places, it could be the apocalypse. We look outside, it looks like the rapture. Let me go ahead and get this one out real quick. I don't waste my damn time. But, like, for me, so I'm not gonna admit I got caught jacking off once. My wife finally caught me. And normally I'm like Wolverine when I jack off. My senses are super heightened. But I was ass naked on the couch laying there, dick hard as hell, and she walked in there. We both did a diddy stare at each other like, what the fuck we gonna do about this? And I tried to jump up, act like I was cooking and shit. Like, oh babe, I'm just getting the eggs together. She's like, bullshit, nigga, bullshit. And then, because in my fantasy, I'm thinking like she's gonna walk in and see my dick hard and try to have sex. She clowned me for about 6 fucking months. No matter where we went, she'd bring it up. I said, babe, I'm going to the grocery store, what do you want? Did you jack off first if you made the grocery list? I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's go to church. Like, baby, that was a great sermon. I feel closer to God. I bet you do after jacking off. I'm like, oh, you know what? Fuck all this bullshit. But also being in a relationship, and this is before I got married, I was in another long-term relationship, and my spouse at that time cheated on me. Being cheated on fucking sucks. If you've ever been cheated on, make some goddamn noise. Nobody wants to admit it. All of y'all in here faithful? Get the fuck out of here. All of y'all ain't fucking faithful. Especially some of you niggas here and some of you women. But, so yeah, my significant other cheated on me. What's crazy is that the way I found out is the nigga came to me as a fucking woman. He fucking DM'd me. Talking about, I just want to tell you about what's going on with you and your girl. I'm like, what the, sir? What the fuck are you talking about? And I'm a different type of dude. First thought in my mind went to, you didn't give that nigga no money, did you? That's the thing I'm thinking of, because I'm broke as fuck, and I know I need all my scratch. And then two, as he's trying to confess himself to me, I'm thinking to myself, well, when did this happen? Like, when did all this go down? He was like, oh, it happened in like July and August. And I'm thinking in my head, like, what, me and her fighting? Like, when you not doing your job as a side nigga? Like, if I'm a side nigga, I'm gonna do my fucking job. Because if I'm fucking on your bitch, I'm making sure she goes home happy. I'm buying gifts for you and shit. I'm making sure your relationship is fine. I'm gonna tell you, like, baby, you know what? Maybe it is your fault. Maybe you need to be a better listener. All while you're sucking my balls. And when it comes also, like, that's also how you're raised. Like, who guides you. So, as black men, we're told that older black men are supposed to guide us, which is fine. Some older black men are cool, but some older black men ain't got their shit together. Like, for instance, older black men have kids ages be 23, 21, and 4. Like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened to that? And then older black men trying to run game on 18 and 19-year-olds and shit. 19-year-old over like, yeah, his ex-wife was over there yelling at me. Like, yeah, bitch, because you probably the same age as her daughter. Like, what the fuck you think is gonna happen? Credit still fucked up. They still paying child support on their 36-year-old son. He go over there talking shit to him. I hate you, Harold. Like, nigga, I was young too and I had you. Where the money is, though, is on older fucking women. If you're an older woman, make some noise. Damn, there's a bunch of young girls in here? Y'all about to hate me in a minute. So young girls ain't got their shit together. You ever go to like when you date a young girl, it's cool when you're the same age. Somebody whistle. It's cool when you're the same age. But what's fucked up is that young girls sometimes are still trying to learn things. Like, you go to see them at their apartment complex, they got roommates, a boyfriend beating on them and shit, trying to go over there and fuck something. You're like, they always fight like that? Yeah, they fine. Come on in here, baby. Like, well, shit, fuck it. Ain't my problem. You gotta find fucking parking and shit. You worry about your car getting towed. You're like, bitch, I've been driving around for 2 hours. I can't find building 14. These buildings ain't got no number on it. What the fuck? Where am I at, goddammit? But see, with older women, that's where the motherfucking money is. The older women gonna guide you the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I never forget my first older woman. I think I met her at Target. I was like 20 years old or some shit. And so she called me like on a Tuesday saying, baby, I want to see you on Friday. Granted, young women don't do that. Young women will call you at 3:40 expecting to get some dick at 4 o'clock even though you got to fucking work. And be mad we don't show up. Like, baby, I need my money. I got to pay child support. I just had a kid. But older, she was like, yeah, baby, I want to see you at 4 o'clock. 7 o'clock on Friday. Another thing she asked me that I learned about older women. She asked me, what do you want me to get? Once again, young women don't ask that shit. Young women expect you to bring some shit, even though you ain't got no money. So I said, I'm 20 years old. I'm doing some other shit. And I'm like, well, shit, get some goddamn Grey Goose then. I couldn't afford Grey Goose when I was 20. I was drinking MDs and Old English back then. So I'm like, shit, get some goddamn Grey Goose. Don't get no Taco Vodka, though. If it's made of plastic, I do not want it. And so Friday comes around. I gas up the 94 Buick Regal. I go to a house, you know what I'm saying, about 7:10. I'm late, fuck it. I didn't know. I pull up to the neighborhood. The neighborhood was nice as shit. The air tasted different. You know what I'm talking about? And I knock on her fucking door, and she answers the door in a fucking silk-ass robe on. I'm like, ooh, I'm about to fuck the shit out this old-ass bitch. God damn. So I go, she had candles lit and shit, some Sade and some Prince playing. I'm like, ooh, this is not what I'm used to. So I walk inside, I take a seat, she said, baby, I didn't get the Grey Goose. I got something better than that. I'm like, shit, as long as I go good cranberry Sprite, I don't give a fuck. Pour it up, bitch. And so she sits me on the couch, she pours me a glass, and it was some organic vodka shit she gave me or whatever. Tasted great, tasted amazing. And so she sits, and then eventually she sits on my lap and straddles me. Takes off the robe, has amazing lingerie on. This is for an old bitch, she looked amazing. And so, of course, we proceed to have sex. Amazing, great, goddamn sex. For my 20 years of life, that was the best sex I ever had. Because older women, they guide you. They're like, hey, lift my leg up this way. I like it this way. Call me. My ex-husband used to, slap me on the ass and count to 5, whatever fucking shit. And so, one thing I learned, and that she told me that was the most important lesson I've ever heard in my life from an older woman. As we're fucking, she knew I was about to nut. Because older women know when you're about to nut. They've been fucking since the 70s. They know exactly when you're about to bust. And so, as I was about to bust, she said, baby, you don't have to pull out. My tubes are tied. I'm like, oh, goddamn. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Because you know why? Because older women, their kids are 22, 23, and that's it. They done with fucking kids. They not having no more goddamn kids. Because like I said, older niggas had that one-ass little toddler that's running around. But older women was cool with it. And as soon as I got done busting, I was laying there, I woke up. She said, baby, you gotta get up out of here. My husband's bringing my kids over. I have custody this weekend. And then on top of that, goddamn it, she said, my ex-husband leaves some clothes in the bedroom. If you want something, go ahead and grab something for yourself. I said, shit, whatever, as long as it fit. Nigga walk around in a Thriller shirt and shit, tight as hell, going back to the car. Fuck it. Some old Will Chamberlain-ass shorts on, balls hanging out. You like, goddamn, bitch. Bitch, your shit's kind of short. Well, how old your husband, 67? But one thing, too, but I fucked it up because I have no patience. Because niggas, we don't have patience, unfortunately. Imagine, how many of you have got your ass beat as a kid because your grandparents wouldn't shut the fuck up? Like, imagine you say something to your mom, like, Mom, I don't want that. And your grandparents look at your parents like, you gonna let him talk to you like that? Like, you're like, I wasn't at first, but now I'm gonna whoop his ass. Like, nigga, shut up, grandma. Shit, I was good before you said some shit. Because most kids, we don't have patience. We don't like being called out like that. Like, when's the last time if you went to the music park and saw black people having fun in line? We look mad as shit. We don't like waiting for shit. Niggas will starve if the line at their favorite fast food spot is too long. They'll drive right by like, nah, I'm not stopping there, bro. Nigga be like, hey, man, you ain't ate in 2 days. I'll be all right. I got lunch to me at the house. I ain't worried about that. Fuck Whataburger. Whataburger take too goddamn long anyway. Imagine you go to heaven, though, and you feel away because it takes too long to get in that motherfucker. And you pull God to the side. Say, hey, God, let me talk to you real quick, bro. That line to get in here was too goddamn long. I know all these niggas ain't supposed to be in here, especially his ass. He sold dope for 10 years. That funeral program was lying. Heaven was not missing an angel. Your ass ended up in fucking hell next to Osama bin Laden and Hitler because you talking shit to God. What you down here for? Well, God was bullshitting. Fuck that nigga. What we get into today, goddamn it. But I'm trying to get my money together. Doing comedy is not a very lucrative sport. It doesn't pay a lot. I tried to get into fucking Dogecoin. Anybody investing in that shit? So I'm the only idiot up here that invested into it? I guess so. I should have known it wasn't shit when niggas start talking about it on Facebook. When niggas start talking about shit on Facebook, it's bullshit. Because niggas on Facebook don't know what the fuck they be talking about. I seen a nigga argue with a NASA scientist about the earth being flat on Facebook. And was dead serious too. You being lied to him like, bro, really, that's what we doing? Like, that's what we doing in the comment section? But that's my fault because anybody who takes advice from somebody on Facebook named Dennis getting to the Money Jones, you asking for your shit to get fucked off. but anyway, guys, that is my time. Thank you for coming out, Antone. I'm Confucius Jones. It's hot.
Yeah, y'all make some noise for Confucius Jones one time.